Hi, my name is Siddharth, and me along with my team founded kisaanSe, a digital platform which is a marketplace to connect urban consumers with rural producers. We started this with a very simple concept that can an urban consumer in their daily lifestyle figure out a way on how their money can reach the hands of the producers that have produced the product. And we found there weren't many digital channels or ways that it could happen. While trying to solve each of these problems, we ended up building kisaanSe. kisaanSe today has over 80 plus SKUs and various packaged products that range from healthy, gluten-free, organic, and various other alternatives in a price point that is affordable for all. Prior to a few months before starting kisaanSe, I was on various programs that explored the grassroots realities of rural India. And Gramya Manthan, a program by Youth Alliance, was one such turning point. And in these conversations, I unlocked not just the rural disparity, but also gained a better understanding of my inner self and the various value systems that I chose to uphold. From there came a thought that is it empathy that is lacking in today's consumer that is making them make those choices that advertisements and consumerism push them towards. And kisaanSe was brought up with the thought that can we evoke empathy in the minds of the consumer such that their active choices of buying and purchasing products from the producers that are in a 100-kilometer radius from urban cities. This thought it evolved into an idea, and we worked with multiple NGOs trying to understand how we could bridge this gap. And while doing so, we researched various technology platforms, we researched various marketplaces, and realized that none of them were still trying to solve this. Everyone was involved in a game of scale, in a game of mass production, in a game that resulted in wastage of large amounts of product, inventory, and money. And we realized this was not something sustainable for a small scale producer. A small scale producer does not have the wherewithal to manage a large inventory. They do not have the ability to build a large amount of stock. And that is because they are producing it with human hands, with a human capacity. And for this to happen, we had to do away with those habits of urban consumers that were highly unsustainable to the practice. So, hence, at kisaanSe as a practice, we do not do one-day deliveries. We give you deliveries in about 2 to 3 days or at most a week, depending on your region and depending on the type of product that you choose for. We call it a just-in-time model, meaning that when you place an order for a product, it is either something that is just being packed by a producer or is going to be packed right after you place an order for it. So that way, ensuring the freshness of a product and also ensuring that the producer is not taking a large risk. As an urban citizen and as an urban consumer, there is a very big gap between realizing where what I consume comes from, and that story needed to be told. So that is a story that we tell at kisaanSe each day by making sure that our consumers have direct access to the producers who produce from, making sure that the stories of the producers, their achievements, their accomplishments, their hardships to evolve to a stage that they are able to deliver a product today to the consumers is heard. It is a human connect that we believe can shift the way consumers consume. Youth Alliance has been a support uh, both emotionally for me and as well as a space of opportunity and thought. This journey has not been easy for kisaanSe or as a team because we have had our ups and downs. We have seen how the market was during COVID and beyond. We've had to rethink, refocus, reorient ourselves a lot of times. And I think it's a ray of hope that I get while I meet the community at Youth Alliance in alumni gatherings when I speak about what we are doing. Uh, the energy, the support that I sense from others who see and hear our stories, as well as the ability to reflect, to take a breath, I think has been a very, very essential part of this journey and keeping myself centered and keeping my team centered while we face challenges or while we take detours in our winding path or journey of kisaanSe as a brand. I believe Youth Alliance is an active part and support of our community ecosystem. There have been multiple forums that Youth Alliance has provided where kisaanSe has had the chance to put up stalls in Delhi and reach to the wide network of people across the country who today are also consumers from kisaanSe and also a big support to us. I think Youth Alliance has been an integral part in telling our story, in sharing our story with those like minded souls who understand, value, and support us for it.